What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's literally been a long time no see. I have been gone for so long. Wasn't planned, but I am back and I am coming hard with a wonderful video for you. So as you can see right now, I just took my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. I'm pretty sure that is what it is called, in the shade C13 to start priming my eyelids for my eyeshadow that I'm doing today. And I'm also going to double prime today. So I'm using that concealer and I'm also using the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the original formula, and I'm just blending that out with my Morphe concealer brush. I love this brush so much. As you can see, I already have my eyebrows done. I used the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Granite. And now I'm going in with my absolute favorite palette of the moment. I promise y'all, I am such an advocate for this palette. This is the James Charles X Morphe palette. And I'm just taking that dark hot pink shade at the right bottom hand corner, and I'm just placing that on the inner part of my eye. As you can see, I'm not rushing or speeding up this clip because I really want y'all to see the process that I am doing with this eyeshadow. So I'm taking it on a Morphe M441 brush. I believe that's the brush I'm using in this clip right now. And I'm picking up the product, and it's very important for colorful looks to just place the product down instead of going ahead and blending it out. That way you get the most color payoff and your look just looks bomb at the end of the day. So that is what I'm doing right now. And now I'm going back into the palette and I am taking that blue shade, which actually looks purple on camera, but I promise it is blue. It's such a pretty blue. And I am placing that on the outer portion of my eye and blending that in with the pink, and just layering the blue on top of that pink makes it a purple color in the middle, so it all blends out to look nice. As you can see, I am going back in with that brush I used for the pink, picking up more of that pink color and just placing it back on the inner portion of my eye where I feel like I want more of that color. So now, as you can see, I'm going ahead and starting the blending process. So what I do with my colors, I place them first, and then I go in and blend them later in small circular motions. And I'm taking the outer corner first and blending that, and then later you'll see that I'll take the inner corner and blend that out. Y'all, not gonna lie, it feels so good just sitting here doing this voiceover right now. I've missed being on YouTube. I've missed just the process of making videos, the process of editing, the process of people seeing my videos. I just miss it all. So yeah, it feels great.
I hope you can take it all. I'm so good to you. I'm way so good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it.
So now I'm going back in with that Fast Base Concealer from Makeup Revolution, taking a different shade this time because I do like to use lighter concealers when I'm doing cut creases for colorful looks, because when I place colors on top of that lighter concealer, it makes the colors pop even more. So I took the shade C3, and with my cut crease, I'm not fast forwarding, I can't talk today, this part either, because I just want you to see the process of how I do my cut creases. I've done cut creases for quite some time now, so I kind of know the general area where I like to cut my crease. But generally, when you cut your crease, you want to cut above your natural crease line. So I don't know when I make like the quick glances and I'm actually looking straight at the camera, you can see where my natural fold of my eyelid is. I'm just making a carving above that with this concealer, and also this really flat brush that I love. Cannot remember where I got it. But there is a similar Morphe brush that is the same as the brush that I'm using now. So yeah, I'm gonna just let y'all watch, because it's better if you just watch instead of me trying to explain it and, you know, me messing up or whatnot. But I do like to make sure that line is pretty straight that I'm making that crease with.
I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to ask you if you're okay. My friends always feel the need to tell me things. Seems like they're just happier than us these days. These days, I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to be there when you need me. It feels like the only time you see me is when you turn your head to the side and look at me differently. And last night, I think I lost my patience. Last night, I got high as the expectations. Last night, I came to a realization, and I hope you can take it. I hope you can take it all. I'm too good to you. I'm way too good to you. You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No,
So now I'm just taking my finger on the outer edges of that concealer just to blend it out a little bit between the blue and the concealer. That way when I place the blue back down on that outer edge, it'll blend seamlessly. And I'm also taking my concealer blur. Oh my god, y'all, I could not talk. I'm also taking my concealer brush and patting down that concealer just so we have some consistency throughout before I go ahead and apply some more eyeshadow on top of it. So now this part I wish I really would have skipped, but I'm taking the white from the palette and I was just placing that on my lid space where I cut the crease and have concealer.
lately you just made me work too hard.
I'm not really sure why I did this part, to be honest. But yeah, if you just want to skip this part and go right in with the orange, go ahead, because I literally put the orange right on top of where I just put that white, and you see that now. So that is what I'm doing. So you can totally feel free to skip the part of putting the white down because you don't even see it in the end.
Trying to fish it in the issues with a bad bitch. Didn't they tell you that I was a savage? Fuck you, I hoes in your carriage. But you never could imagine.
So in the process of finishing up my eyes, my camera did cut off. So I went ahead and lined my eyes real quick with the Roller Lash liner. I love this liner. And I also went on top of that liner with the NYX liner, their white liner. And I prepped my lashes for falsies using the Roller Lash from Benefit. And I also went ahead and primed my face with the Stila primer. Don't really care for it, but it was the only primer I had downstairs at the moment, and I didn't want to go upstairs to get my other primer. So now I'm using my all-time favorite foundation, the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. I am in the shade 11.0, and I'm just putting that all over my face. Foundation's pretty boring to watch, so I'm just gonna zoom through this really quickly. Now to conceal and highlight, I'm taking that first concealer that I used from the Makeup Revolution, the C13 shade, and just putting that under my eyes, and then blending it out with that Morphe. I'm pretty sure it's the M178 brush. I'm almost positive, but I love this brush so much for concealer. It's so good. And I'm just gonna zoom through this too because this is pretty boring to look at.
You take my love for granted. I just don't understand it. No, I'm too good to you.
After I blend out my concealer, I like to go back in with the foundation brush just to blend out any edges. And now I'm going in with my Coty Airspun loose powder. I've literally had this powder for 1,000 years, y'all. And I'm just gonna set under my eyes where I put concealer. For some weird reason, when I put on face makeup, my face always itches. It's so weird. Like my nose itches, not my face, my nose. It's so weird. So now to set my foundation in place, I'm using two powders, the NYX No Filter powder in Deep, I'm pretty sure that's the shade I'm in, and then the Maybelline Fit Me in 360. And I know I've hit pan on my Maybelline Fit Me powder, but I promise I'm still getting product from it. I don't know how because the product is on the outer rims, but you know, your girl is still working with it.
I think I lost my patience last night. I got high as expectations last night. I came to realization.
So now back to the eyes. I am taking the same two colors, that blue and that pink, on my lower lash line, and I'm placing the blue on the outer and placing the pink on the inner and just blending the two together.
But you never could imagine, never told you could have it.
Now for blush, I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics 8 color blush palette. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. And I took the two right colors, blush colors, I'm pretty sure I did. And I'm just placing that on my cheeks and on my nose. I love blush, so I kind of put a little too much, but my saturation was kind of up a little high, so it didn't look that bad in person. And this is another part I wish I would have, well, not skipped, but done differently. So I went into my Juvia's Place Afrique palette and took the light neon yellow for my inner corner. What I should have did was use my NYX Jumbo pencil first, place that in the inner corner just so the neon color would have something to stick to. That way it'd be more vibrant and prettier. But in the end, I just ended up going into my NYX Prismatic eyeshadow in the shade Gilded. And now I am going to highlight using my Anastasia, which one is this? Sun Dip Glow Kit, and I used all four of the colors to swirl my brush around in it using the M5110. And I like to glow to the gods, so I am putting on a whole lot, y'all. So now I'm just putting on some lip gloss. This is the Becca lip gloss. I cannot remember the name, but I will link it down below for y'all. I wasn't really sure if I liked it. I don't really like anything on my lips, to be honest. Really, the only thing I wear is like chapstick. Occasionally, I'll wear some lipsticks, but not that often. But I just decided to throw on a lip gloss for you. You can do a nude lip. You could do a blue lip, a purple lip, a pink lip. I don't know. Whatever you're feeling, girl. You do you.
Just made me work too hard for you. Got me on
What do I love? I don't know. Alright, you guys, so we have finally made it to the end of the video. Don't mind me and my crazy faces. I was just being extra. Thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and go ahead and hit that bell so you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Please like, share, comment, tell all your friends and family about my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all. I'm feeling myself today.